Hey everyone.
Doug and Christy here of the Fantastic Five Adventures.
So we're going into week 4 of the stay-at-home order.
COVID-19, coronavirus wreaking havoc on our lives. As you could see, empty back seat. Our children are with their other parents and have been for the past over a month now.
It's been hard not having them, but we know where they're at. They're safe, and the virus isn't really hit out that way. Hasn't been too bad by us, but about 30 minutes we're away from Chicago, so that's where they're getting hit a little bit harder than us right now. But we thought we would take you along on one of our adventures, or 4 weeks of adventures.
Okay? Yes, and this particular case today, we're kind of planning out future adventures when things open back up with the kids. However, we're going to have a little kind of like mini things to do along the famous Route 66. So,
and I promise you guys, we are being safe. We are keeping our social distancing away from people. We do have masks with us in case we need to go into a store or use a bathroom or anything like that. And we do have gloves in our glove compartment. For once, we're actually using the glove compartment for what it's for.
Oh,
gloves. In case we need to get gas or something like that. So I promise we are being safe. We're not doing anything we shouldn't be doing right now. We're not going and hanging out in stores. We're just stopping at a few roadside places just to get some pictures of the outside. So yeah, come along with us and we'll show you the places that
take no mercy upon the coronavirus.
He just doesn't stop. So we'll video a little bit along the way so you can see some of the routes, but I think today we're going to hit Route 66 and stop at a few of the spots along the way. You guys ready?
See you soon.
We know we are. So we are officially on historic Route 66 and we're going through Joliet, and to our right is this old Statesville prison.
Talk about true quarantine.
Yeah, tell me about it.
See, it even says Statesville right outside.
Right there, Statesville. Our first stop is in Joliet, Illinois. Joliet Kicks on 66. It's an ice cream shop. And then right over here, we're at Route 66 Park. And there's all these signs for everything that you would see at all the gas stations and the stops along the way. Another view of the ice cream shop, and if you look at the top, they've got the Blues Brothers up there. After walking along the path a little ways, we come across this sign. And if you look this way, all the way down there, you can barely see it, is the ice cream shop, so it gives you an idea of how far away it is. Not too bad of a walk through the park. We're walking a little more and came across this pump. It's an old pump that used to be along Route 66. Man, I wonder what it's like to have gas for 47 cents a gallon. So here we are in Wilmington, Illinois, by the Launching Pad restaurant. They have Dole Whip here. We can't wait to come back here when they're open, but sadly they're closed right now because of everything going on. Attached to the parking lot is the Gemini Giant. He's one of 3 of what they call the Muffler Men that are in Illinois. There he is. He's very tall. And this is just another stop on the Route 66 roadside places. And this has the travel information in here as well. It's a little Route 66 welcome center. And like I said, they have Dole Whip in here, which is one of my favorite things that I took back from Disney. So it's exciting to know that I am an hour away from Dole Whip. And Doug noticed that there's a creepy mannequin in the window. You only see the back of the head. From far away, it looks like it was an actual person. We're heading into the restaurant that's called the Polka Dot Drive-In. We've never eaten here before, but we thought we'd check it out and try it.
So Christy's giving me the camera for a change. You got Elvis, Marilyn, James Dean,
Boop boop be doop.
Betty Boop. Pretty cool, eh?
So we got our food.
This is the bacon cheeseburger with everything.
Looks delicious.
And then, to astonishment, we order a large cheese fry, figuring it's like standard large.
Yeah, needless to say, we both ordered that, and we're probably going to go home with a lot of fries. So for 2 large fries and 2 bacon cheeseburgers, it came to $14.21.
Keep in mind, I'm sure a lot of you know what Portillo's is. For the same thing we'd get in the smaller fry, it's probably about $11 cheaper for this, for 2 of us, than a Portillo's meal.
And if we knew the fries were this big,
We would have been sharing.
we would have just gotten one. So we're going to go home with a heck of a lot of fries. Doug found his hero, Superman. They even have a phone booth. Okay.
So the verdict on the food. Burger was absolutely
Really good.
fantastic.
Really good. Now, a little tip. When you come here, do not order a large fry.
No. Not unless you're feeding a family of 5, like we usually do.
So we ordered a large fry thinking it's like McDonald's or Portillo's or one of those with their fries.
No.
No, they give you a flippin' container filled to the max where they have to staple the container closed full of fries.
Now, I know. You guys are probably sitting there going, well, what the hell are you complaining about? Usually we wouldn't, but we're kind of trapped in our little car bubble right now. So room is limited. And when you get a big container, when you're expecting to be able to hold them going like this, yeah, that kind of makes a big difference.
So while it was good,
Cheese fries.
no, the cheese was different. We're used to Portillo's.
I'm used to a lot of different cheeses, but that was just kind of weird.
You get a lot of fries, so don't order a large.
Fries are good. Cheese is not.
Yeah. So,
Remember that.
Yeah.
Fries are good. Cheese is not.
And the burger was amazing.
Amazing.
I definitely give it a thumbs up.
Look, they even have a phone.
Doesn't work though, sadly. Guys, Elvis has left the Polka Dot Drive-In. And then against the building, we have the Blues Brothers. And there's Doug running over because he wants to be right in the middle. Here we are in Gardner, Illinois, where we came across a 2-celled jail.
Barney Fife. Exactly who you'd expect to see in a town like this.
I'm guessing that's the toilet back there. Right there. Anyone need to use the bathroom?
It's the pooper.
It's the pea pot. There's the other one.
Well, you could
Lonely
definitely say
little
the
chair.
accommodations weren't comfortable.
Yeah.
This is pretty neat.
There is a little book to sign in, however, because of the times right now, I am not touching that pen.
Yeah, because of the corona. Oh, look.
Here's the shirts that Doug found. Doesn't say how much they are though.
It's actually kind of cool.
And then if you push the button, it talks.
Welcome to Gardner, Illinois. We're happy that you've taken the time to visit and explore these unique and one-of-a-kind pieces of Route 66 folklore.
Next to the jail is an old-time diner that they moved over here. See if we can get a good look inside. There we go. And right next to the diner is the Riviera Restaurant sign. And sadly, the Riviera Restaurant burned down quite a few years ago. Sadly, they weren't able to rebuild it. And it was a hideout for Al Capone. And here's the sign about the streetcar and the Riviera. We made it to Dwight, Illinois, which is another stop on the Route 66 route. Over to the left, you'll see the little Route 66 sign, which will give you some little landmarks to look for. Sorry for the wind, guys. And just the other side is the historic gas station. This one is a Texaco. There's the pumps. And all the way up there is the sign for the roadside attraction.
So, reading the signs in the opposite direction, I just found out that this gas station was the longest running gas station on the entirety of Route 66, meaning until 1985, according to the sign, this gas station was operational. There's some of the stuff we've seen in other people's videos, including the fire truck.
I'll go in the other window to show you. There's the fire truck, and if it was open, you'd be able to sit in there.
Oh, look.
There's proof. It's the National Register of Historic Places.
Oh, wait.
Welcome to Dwight, Illinois.
Doug found a button. He's like one of our kids.
Texaco station. This 1932 structure is famous for being the last of the original Route 66 gasoline filling stations to see sun from it.
There's a little sign about Dwight, Illinois, and some of the history. And just behind that sign is the windmill. Right next to us is the Route 66 bike trail, which from my understanding is the old actual Route 66 road that they turned into a bike trail for people to obviously ride their bikes on and walk on. Here we are, our next stop in Odell, Illinois. It's a 1932 Standard Oil gas station.
Check out the little crown thing on top of the gas pump. It's kind of cool. Still trying to figure out the whole the gas pump. Boy! It's my boy! Even though he has a wire wrapped around his neck.
With a heart that someone probably put there, probably a kid. We are now where, Doug?
We are in Pontiac, Illinois. Oh, you didn't get Abe's hat. We need to show them. They were nice enough to give him a hat. Although it's not on his head.
So this is the courthouse in downtown Pontiac, Illinois.
And over there is the Pontiac Auto Museum.
Which, by the way, that's free.
Every museum in this town is free.
If you look, there's footprints. The red footprints are a walking tour that they offer, which we've never done. We just have toured it ourselves. And I apologize for the wind. It's really crazy windy down here.
It's really scary. It's like the beginning of a war.
No cars.
No people. Famous words. Do you see what I see?
A fox. A fox.
What did the fox say?
Ring, ding, 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 ding.
The only thing is, it's a legit, like, taxidermied fox.
We're walking through town and all of a sudden I saw it across the street. Pretty interesting. Walking down one of the alleys, they have the back of the buildings all painted like old school stuff. So they've got the ice cream shop, the gas station, an auto shop. And on the other side of the alley, there's the Route 66 sign in Pontiac, Illinois. Right now we are behind the Route 66 Museum. We've got a bunch of history over here. A sign for the Wishing Well Motel. I've got to look up information on that. I'm not sure exactly what the history is with that. There's a wishing well. This is like the back entrance for the Route 66 Museum.
So, this is the Bob Waldmeyer Road Yacht. Bob Waldmeyer was a famous mural painter who went all across the country for many, many years in this road yacht. The road yacht is a converted like school bus, and if it was non-COVID-19 times, we'd be able to go inside and see it. But as you can see, he lived in this. So the upper level is built out like a house. Air conditioner in the window and everything. And there's a mural dedicated to Bob Waldmeyer.
I'll show that in a second. I just want you guys to get a good view of this bus. It's seriously interesting. And the mural is right there. So we were driving through Lexington and we come across what they call Memory Lane. There's a big sign right there.
Ooh.
So it looks like there was a drive-in here called the Oasis. This road's really old and tiny.
Show them the little signs.
I can't zoom in that far.
So they've had all these little signs along the way.
And guys, I'm sorry that it's so bumpy. I'm trying to hold it as steady as possible.
So many make
There's a motel here at one point called the Lexington Motel. And there's another little red sign. What does that one say?
Lie on horn.
Interesting. There's another sign there. Double Nickel Drive-In. Here we are in Bloomington, Illinois. And this is the only two-story old-time gas station. Sprague's Super Service, Route 66. Here's the pumps. You'll sporadically see these signs along Route 66. And there it says it's a station and a home. So someone does live upstairs. And another button. Let's push it. Ready? Oh, it's not working. Oh, the button doesn't work. Finally found it. The man holding the big hot dog. So much like the Gemini Giant, he's like the same type of guy, except he doesn't have the helmet on. He's just holding a big hot dog. We are in Atlanta, Illinois. So see, the Bunyan statue used to be up in Cicero. And then if you look, there's the one we showed you earlier in the video. And unfortunately, we are not going to get to this one because this one's in Springfield and it's too far for us to go to Springfield today.